Hello again, folks. Uh, yeah, I've been pretty busy. I've been cooking in the kitchen. Yeah, as you can see, it's a little bit changed. But the last time you saw my schedules, I got activated on one. Um, if we see it on the 15-minute chart, it got activated in this candle. At this point, would have been a nice little profit if it would continue the ride, but it failed and it went back up. But there is a reason why I let this one ride. I am currently testing the Quant App Live Monitor prototype, my little own private edition, as an aid to be a better 40x leverage trader with my own strategy. Um, and I wanted to see if all my thingies, Kudama thingies are working here. So what I've been cooking is, I think this build took me to 12 hours. Um, this is live WebSocket data I'm using, and I'm also using the node data we get from Moon, and yeah, currently no signal, no clear signal. It's the truth, but before there was a box around here, and this would show me the entry price, the probable entry price. So it almost took off immediately when it hit 1 million, because that's if the licks hit 1 million, as you can schedule. So if it hits 1 million, it was in the long, it would sell. So it placed a sell just a little bit lower than I was intended, than the price that was set by the user that got licked. But it's, yeah, either you are in directly or it staggers a bit. But that was the purpose of this test. See if we can ride the squeeze, make a little bit profit. So actually a little bit scalping move, which I usually would not do, but it's all a test of the new theory. I'm testing it myself now. I'm implementing it after testing it with the backtest. So, but now, yeah, I have to keep in mind it's hand trading, and I have added some indicators to follow a bit. I'm thinking of also using the volatility index indicator. I will think to add this one as well. Uh, if you prefer me to add more indicators, please comment in below. Um, Maybe I can see into it then. Or if you have other ideas on how to improve this, and I like to pick your brain. So it sees the currently position also. It says where it entered. If it would go in the other direction, he would say this is where you probably need to exit. But in this case, the exit zone is higher because of he is actually calculating the volatility, and he's telling me right now close the trade for 100% because it's going to fail anyway. So I could go up to minus 35, but he is telling me right now should close it. I should have taken profit here. So normally this would be down here when he says if he sees there is still volatility, he would say to go to the action and to add more to the position. So when he sees it would go further down, I could make the choice to either add a little bit more, and if he sees that the volatility is dying, like it would be here, then he would tell me close off 25% to ensure your profit, or maybe when volatility drops or reverses, he would say, um, yeah, close it all to protect your uh, profit. So now, yeah, I have to listen to what my own strategy is telling me. Close it. He said, now I'm getting bumped. Panic covering. Okay, I can concur with this bumper because it's not actually a panic. It's my own calculations in my strategy that tells me to close it. Um, but here the app is saying us we are in the top third, so wait a bit, ride it out. There is still difference between, so it might end up in a little profit here. That's what I'm reading of this thingy here. So you either override with close anyway, but as I say, I trust the creator of this app, and um, I'm going to cancel it. Could be a wrong move, but the bumper is there for a reason, and and I learned from moves before, if you override it, you can end up bad, more bad. So don't do it. Always look for your risk. So yeah, I've been really cooking for you guys. Um, if you want the app, go to moondive.com, Quant App, step one, watch the training movies. It's really, really, really important because I do not give financial advice. If you do something with it, it's at your own risk. 40x leverage trading is risky, and as you can see, it can reverse quickly. This is only my chart, but it can reverse quickly, which is now ending me up in a loss instead of a profit. But for test sake, I'm okay with it. It's a low. I didn't add anything, so in the end, I will only lose a few bucks. But this is the way actually you have to treat this app. If you use it for the first time, don't go, whoa, I have a big wallet, whoa, I add 100%, what is 1%? Yeah, but if something like this happens and it will keep continuing, I lost it all. So the best way is to scale it up. I always start with 1%. If it goes better, add 1%. I will maybe think like I'm thinking now while I'm doing this, add a feature where he says you can increase a little bit. Uh, so if he is sure, also volatility based, but I'm just thinking out loud right now. Sorry, guys. Um, so yeah. Also, if you want to see more charts, you can easily ask the 2-hour charts. You can ask 4-hour charts, which normally are better to see the current situation. So in this situation, you can zoom in. In this situation, he would have said there is volatility, but not enough. So he would take a little profit or if the volatility was not enough, he would not let me enter at all. He would say do nothing. But at this candle, there is much more volatility, and here he could say enter. But now, I, oh no, sorry. Yeah, this is previous data. Don't forget. So now we're here, around here. Here he would say volatility enough, but this is also volatility enough, but it's in the past. The boxes is just a little bigger, so we have one, two, three trading probabilities that he is showing us in this chart, and yeah, this is past data. This app didn't exist yet, so but it's always nice to see this. It shows me actually what could have been, and oh, it's nice to see. So like here, there is volatility, but it's slowing down. So this box would have been here then to take the ride if it would have been the ride, but it doesn't because the volatility was slowing down. It's all volatility based and not only volatility based, but I'm not gonna share all my secrets, of course. Everybody has his own strategy to work with to, yeah. So that's bringing me to step number two: join the community. Get help and ideas and share ideas. Got questions? Want to discuss strategy ideas with Moon and Dev and other traders? The Discord is where we can help each other succeed. And don't trade alone. You, I've started my journey there 4 years ago, and up till the point now, I put this is my little pride and joy. I have a backtest system, the Nexus PT system 2026. I've been working on this puppy for 2 years. It's free online. It's a backtesting system, awaits sync await data fetching with concurrent processing. It detects how many threads your computer has, and it uses 80% of it. It goes over 10 exchanges, fetches the data it needs to backtest. It's about 1700 plus symbols right now. I forgot to adapt this number here, but it's for one of my next git pushes. Um, but yeah, this puppy, the first time I ran it, when it was finished, I had to wait 31 days, and I said this should be much faster. And that was only with five exchanges then, 1700 uh, 1,700,000 possible combinations it has to test over 500 trials, because I used hyperopt then. But this backtest engine uses three engines. You can either use backtesting library, hyperopt library, or the Optuna library. And I was thinking this must be much faster, and so I made it a sync, CPU accelerated and GPU accelerated, and now this puppy in a few days it goes over just over it all. So this is some strategies I put in. I know this one is pretty good, but it's just to show you what is possible, and as an example, you'll have to put in your own strategies. There are 17 automatic classifications. If you run a script that has this in the naming, it will automatically detect it and do it for you. Um, So comprehensive metrics, sharp sortino, Colmar, omega information ratio, tail ratio, the Monte Carlo validation, and statistical testing is all included. Um, so if you would run it as run BT after you set the config uh, values, which yeah exchange you would like to see some things of, which you don't have to use them all if you don't want to. I'm just a data dog, and I, I had to test it anyway for all, so I have it all, and it would look something like, where is it? It would look something like this. This is only when it started. I took a picture because the test already ran a few times for me then. But this is what you're gonna get to see once all symbols are downloaded and all the data is on your PC. Then it will start the dashboard and show you this to let you know if it passes and such. Afterwards, you get a file with your results. So let's see what's here. So still, my thingamabot will say to close, like I'm thinking. Sorry about this. Um, so yeah, this strategy, this is part of step two here that I wanted to talk about. So 4 years ago, I joined this community. They supported me from the beginning. Each time I hit a bumper for myself when I thought I was going to quit, it's like they say, got questions, please do post them in the chat. There are more people around there with knowledge who can help you, who will be able to help you, and would gladly help you. And for me, they did. That is why I have created the backtesting system for all users of the Discord channel. It's free of charge. If you have any comments on it in the future, do post them on GitHub for future features that I could add or something. And please do leave a star. Um, so yeah, and this made me make another choice in my life after I was a road constructor. I have a neck hernia now, so I have to rethink my whole life. That's why I started this algorithmic trading journey. And I next month I'm going to start my studies as a programmer, a graduate programmer. So I am thrilled because I already have something built of my own. Okay, it's using AI, but that's the point of the Discord channel. You are not alone. You have the AI tools. You have not only the AI tools you can use on the Discord channel, but you also have the guidance of Moondev and his lovely team. Shout out, guys. I'm really proud of what you have accomplished in all these years with all this. Really proud of the app that exists. I've been following the theory from the beginning, but never thought something like this because I am not a 40x leverage trader. Because of my autism, I can be very emotional, and that's why I needed a way after my wife died 5 years ago to automate my trading, and that's where the community was a very good lead in to that era of my life. So to be honest, it's all worth it. You just need to work a bit for it. If you get stuck, please pose your questions in the Discord channel, because as you can see, I created this. I created this in a few days, and I just use my own WebSockets versus the data layer you have access to with your API key to fetch the data. And this is how I actually made an algorithmic strategy to aid me to better understand the interface here, because for me it's all new, and I don't like to jump into something. That's why I also tell you, please be vigilant. Don't put all your money in at once, because I can show you some of these guys. This is a luckier one, but let me see if there is a big shot here. 150 mil here. He still has 150 million, but if you can see, performance performance started good, up, overconfident, and then is when it happens, the fall. And that's something in life what I experienced as well, but not with that much money. With this much money, I would buy a house and a car. But yeah, please be vigilant. The bumpers and the aiding tools are in this app for a reason, to aid you. If you override some things or if you overexpose things, then you are to blame, because I don't give financial advice. I am just telling you, be vigilant. So, like, if you want to take profit, set it higher, or the max drawdown even higher. If you want to raise the margin till the top, you can do that all on your own risk, but I advise you not to do it. I also like to lock my trades while in range, and I try to keep true to these hours, but yesterday it was a little bit late in the build, so for testing purposes I needed to schedule sometimes to see the charts working here, because of the other box which you would see when the volatility was still going or when it was staggering. Then he would tell me to exit at this point instead of where he's showing me the P&L and the exits. And normally he should tell me here also. So this is a little bug, and no problem about it. And this is also an older, yeah, this is an old print, an old debug print I need to take care of. So yeah, as you can see, build. This is what I learned in the Discord channel, and very proud. This team is a legend. Uh, these guys really are a legend. They taught me so much. They showed me another world where, when I was young, I dreamt of, but I was a little bit afraid of. So I took the courses of working with my hands and not with my mind, because I was scared of math. I hate math, and yeah, now I see it another daylight, because actually you just let the bot decide. If you calculate, make your calculations right in your code, then he is calculating, not you. So I was scared of nothing, and I'm happy I dived into this Discord channel. It gave me a new purpose in life to better my trades, to automate my trades. Except for this, then my bot is an automated trader, and also low key still. It's in testing phase. I have to test it for 3 months, but all strategies here are back tested with the backtest engine. They are thoroughly investigated by Monte Carlo, their tier sheets and permutation levels and everything. And first I had 52 strategies and symbols, but now it's down to 67 strictly survivors, strictly good. So I actually am retesting a little bit, but to see how it went already a little bit for the other month. So as you can see, we have the winners, we have the losers, and we're trying to turn it around with the extra testing we did afterwards. Because if you see if a strategy is not performing as it should, then you need to retest it. It's not always a test will guarantee the future. No, that's not the truth. Because mine, my strategies are always retesting by the reinforcement learning, and if it finds better params for the next trade, it will apply them automatically. So this is a total different strategy. This is really volatile based, and yeah, to see if a lick hits a million, that's a nice perk I made here. Scale it. You can scale it at your own choice to show you when the box appears. He would show you then if the volatility, if you're in position and the volatility keeps going, and the 1 hour will go over 3 million, he will tell you, you need to add 1 more% because there is still volatility and you could make a bigger profit. And if after 4 hours the 5 million is hit, so probably here I should have done this. I saw this in some history files. So this was over the 5 million, then you should add 1 more%. And when his volatility is dying down, then he would start to say you need to exit or close 25% or 50% to ensure your profits. Uh, so it's all a little bit in testing phase. So prototype, hence the name. But it's nice to pick your brain if you get ideas on how to, yeah, see a little bit better, because I don't like this at all because the current price is under there. I see the P&L and I see the exit band 100%. Uh, Ugly view, so I still need to fix that bug, but I just had to adjust a few things because we're in trade and the box was still showing here, so it was not actually showing the trade at that moment, so there was a bug. I just solved it, but yeah, so this will guide me hopefully to be a better quant app trader and better understand the structure of the app, because like now we see it's a little bit the same game everywhere, still in the background. There could be smaller hits, yeah, smaller recent logs like 3k. It's not always the big ones showing here. But no, I hope it still ends up in a little profit, as the bumper is telling me, please do not close it. See, so we're turning, so there could be a chance you're closing your short in the top third of a 2 hour range. That might be panic covering at worst time. Price often retraces from here. Take a breath, sorry, and consider if this truly the right exit point. Uh, I believe the bumper. It could retrace, because if you look at 15 minutes here and 2 hours, there is still possibility. We're still in that range. Like I was telling before, we're in this range. Here I had a few mistakes I made. Emotional trading. That's why, hence, the Discord channel community. Watch the training. Very important. If you want documentation of this Quant app, you go to the moondev.com docs. There you will find everything about this app, so you can maybe create something similar like mine and do your own research with your own strategy. So, what I was thinking as a nice addition to the dashboard I made is, when this strategy won't work, uh, I would be able to, like my backtesting engine, inject another strategy file, just import it, so it would read that strategy then for the next phase. If I see that this strategy will fail after a month or so, then I would inject by importing another script and try to adapt the situation on the charts with that strategy then. But all future thinking, future dreaming, but it's a nice enhancement to look forward to. So yeah, um, for now I can only report that I made a trade that could have been taken here if I probably wouldn't be testing. It's like I was thinking with the strategy, right? The squeeze. It could have maybe entered a little bit sooner, but I think it. Yeah, no. It entered at a very good moment. But I think here, because the other one was who got licked was a little bit lower, so I think at this point it might have been retracing a little bit, but the volatility kept going, so it took the trade, and here it probably would have told me to either close 25% or more, and here maybe a little bit more, and maybe here would say close it all, then you have your profits ensured, or in this case, because of the testing, I could say close it, but this is the nice feature of the bumper here in the Quant app. He won't let me, well, won't, I can close it anyway, but a test is not a test if you don't run the full test, even if I get licked. I got licked once, I was scared, but a few bucks is not that hard for paying your tuition to learn. So we're gonna cancel this anyway. I'll keep my position for now. If you can see, I'm losing 33 cents. I am overjoyed. It's mind blowing if you see sometimes what these guys are losing. And you can, if I'm not mistaken, you can even see fees, what people can pay on fees when they're hand trading or when they are using a bot. So I'm using a hybrid approach here. I am using a bot, but I'm not permitting this bot to place trades on based on the Quant app. I still the use of the Quant app is that you use the bumpers, because if I use my bots, it will override it anyway. That then you are not using the Quant app, you're just using its data. But this guy could have saved 173k on trading with a bot. So if he would make something like this and automate it with this, but I don't see that happening because otherwise you will override any feature, every bumper, every safety this creator has made for you to ensure your profits, unless you make big mistakes in making a choice. Please be vigilant. Nor me, nor the creator gives financial advice. We are very big enthusiasts of this industry, and we just wanna make a few bucks like everyone else, to have a better life like everyone else. In these hard times, it's a little bit wartime, so everything is getting more expensive. And okay, so yeah, I think I'm going to end the movie here because all I can do now is sorry, is wait because of this bumper, which tells me, because if you look at the 2 hour charts and the range I set, but now we're in more in this range, I'm thinking. No, 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 no. So what it's telling me here is it could go down again. The bumper. The bumper is telling me it could go down again. So yeah, I'll be trying to set my voice controls because I have a voice alert engine, but I still need to implement that voice. Lucky it wasn't right now, because else it would be crying me to close this position right now. Uh, while I'm testing, I would go mad, I think. So for testing purposes, I didn't activate the voice alert, but it would be nice to make it voice activated. So when I'm looking at charts, maybe thinking other things for new strategies or something for testing purposes, then this would alert me to, oh, you need to pay attention, because it will detect the probability of a trade. So this was the probability of the trade, where to enter, and the box would have been where to close, but in this case, for testing purposes, reversed. So yeah, but all this will be seen in the next video, perhaps when there's no trade and maybe a trading opportunity. I will keep you guys posted. Do please comment if you want to see some more features in this live monitor, which is a prototype still. It's not a guarantee that it will work. It's something I've been building in the last few days just for the Quant app only. I will backtest some strategies that I also downloaded from the backtest library here. It loads. It's my PC that's a little bit slow right now, but you can download the strategies so I can use them in my backtesting engine. Maybe adapt it a little bit. I like to give it a range of params, not fixed params. I didn't read it yet. I didn't have the time. I'm in between 3 projects right now, so I'm been torn from one side to the other. But this is something you need to do when you become an algorithmic trader. You need to commit, because every day is another day. Every day changes, and if you are not there when the change happens, then you could end up like this. So yeah, see you guys, and hopefully you had a good weekend. It's Sunday, so have a nice Sunday, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.